Afternoon, Miss.
Afternoon.
All right. So, how was your weekend? I hope it was great.
That was great.
Okay, so we're going to start today. It was really nice meeting some of you all, having to chat with you all, some of you all, having to work with some of you all. It was really nice. I hope going forward, I get to meet more of you all, and we can have a nice little rapport going forward. Nice. So today, we're supposed to be doing curtain panels, but I like to recap. So before we get to curtain panels in the next hour, because it's not a long class today, I want to recap what we did last week. Okay, last week Thursday we would have done, what did we do, Amina, Mohammed, Tulsi? Were you here last Thursday?
I was.
Right, what did we do last Thursday?
Okay, last Thursday, we did bath linen. Also bins to cover the bins.
All right, nice, very nice, thank you.
Most welcome.
All right, let me see who
I'm also willing to show you what I have done with my towels.
Okay then. Well, all right, let's start.
Okay, thank you.
Shahid will unmute your camera. What name again? Amina, right? Mohammed Tulsi. Mohammed Tulsi.
Yes. We'd like to share the screen. We would like to share the screen, please, Miss.
Yes, Shahid is going to let you share the screen. Just put on your video, put on your camera. Amina Mohammed Tulsi talking, right? Why not seeing him mic unmuted?
Oh. This is the rag, the wash rag. Then I did the hand towel.
Hi.
And I'll show you the back also.
I'm not seeing anything.
Oh, sorry. I'll do it back again.
You use gray. That's gray, right?
Yes, I did a neutral color, and I used some cool colors because we like on the color we like with green, you know.
Nice. Smile.
Well, across here, it looks like white, but it is a mild, it's a pale color of a lilac. That's the closest thing I could have gotten.
Okay. Nice. Very good. Very nice.
And this is my back. This is the back towel.
What did you use? Fabric? Extra fabric?
Pardon me? Yes, I did fabric.
Nice.
Can you tell your
Mm-hmm.
She said she's not seeing what it's being spotlighted for everybody.
Okay, it's being spotlighted. So those who say they're not seeing, I'm not understanding. It's being spotlighted. Right, very good, beautiful, nice. Very good. Very nice, very good.
Thank you.
How you find it was? Easy?
Yes, quite interesting indeed.
Nice. Did you get to do the bin?
I had a little setback with my mushroom, but I got through.
Okay. All right. Very good.
I started the bin, but I didn't get the time to complete it. I just did the I just put the foam around it.
Okay, no problem. You'll have time. Even though, I mean, you have before the 10 weeks to finish.
Oh yes, most certainly. Actually, after class, I intend to do it.
Okay, great. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Amina.
Most welcome.
Okay, let me see. Who else? Anybody else want to show and tell? Esther?
Hi, it's Estra.
Estra.
Yeah, I just did one of the towel and I tried it then.
Let me see if I can find you. Just now, wait. Right, okay, nice.
Right, so the bin is not completed as yet, but.
Hey! Hey, beautiful.
Right, but
Nice.
it's not completed as yet.
But it
I
looks
still
good
have
so
to put
far.
the elastic and decorate it a bit.
Okay, nice. Let me see your
And then-
towel. Hey,
This is the towel. Oh,
nice. Oh, you haven't started it as yet?
oh, sorry, it's
Oh, okay.
the wrong side.
Okay, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that show over the bin. Someone said they're not seeing, but we can't stay too long, guys. Nice. Very nice. Good work, Extra. Nice.
Thank you.
Anybody else? What time is it?
Name is Cheryl.
What name?
Cheryl Antoine.
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Cyril Antoine.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right, I'm seeing. Right. Hey,
Miss?
black and white. Black and white, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay. Very nice. Did you attend the bin as yet?
No, I didn't do the bin.
All right, but that's okay. You have time, okay? That's all right.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay, thanks.
Mhm. Henry, Miss Henry, very nice.
Miss, I would like to show mine as well.
Okay.
Jillian.
Jillian, okay, Jillian, you go after Camille, Charlene, right? Hi, Carleen,
Yes.
Henry.
So this is the rag.
Hey, nice. Very nice.
The,
I see bigger, so hey, very
Beautiful.
nice.
and
Very
the,
nice.
now I have no experience with sewing, so this was kind of hard for me.
Just now, Shellyan, just now, right? Oh, I have two Henrys, Carleen and Shellyan. Shellyan, hold a little bit, right? Just now. Right. Very good. You have no experience in what you say?
Sewing,
Stop telling lies, my dear.
No.
That's not good.
that's the truth. I can't.
Who saw that?
Huh?
So who saw that?
Well, me, but the stitch, it's not straight.
That's all right. That's all right. You get A for effort. What about the bin? Did you try the bin?
No, I didn't try the bin as yet.
As yet?
It was a real last minute running town yesterday thing.
Okay, okay. All right. Shellyan now. Thank you very much, Carleen. Let me see Shellyan.
Oh, yeah.
Miss, this is my bin.
Hey! What are you been looking better than my bin, boy? Hey!
Miss, I finished at 2 o'clock this evening. I bought the fabric this morning and I finished at 2 o'clock this evening.
All right, very good. Was it hard to do? That's all.
This
Pull
is
back
my
a little
towel.
bit. Let me see what color it is.
Pardon?
Pull back. Pull back a little bit.
It's red with
Pink
pink,
and
cream.
red. Okay.
Red, pink,
Okay,
and
okay.
cream.
It looks pink. Okay, very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful.
There's the bin.
Okay, very good. Guys, you all seeing it? That's a tassel you put on there.
Yes, miss, a tassel.
Yeah,
French.
showing off. Showing off. Very nice. Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're
I would like to go
welcome.
after too, please.
Hi, miss.
Who wants to go after?
Hi, miss.
Jillian? That's not. Wait a minute. Put up your hand.
My hand up a while.
Hands.
Hi, miss. I am Sue. My husband up a while now waiting for you to.
My hand up a while too.
Hold on. Hold on. The person with the hand up long time. Woo. What's your name?
Janelle.
All right, Janelle, go ahead. Jillian Bernard, woo, that's not coming back to you. Janelle, go ahead.
Yes,
Oh, Janelle, go ahead, Janelle. Francois Mentor, go ahead. Let me see what you did. Swan, just now, right? Hold on, Swan. All right, let me see. I'm not seeing my camera. Hey, Janelle, you saw that? Nice, Janelle. Wendy and Norton, welcome to class.
Hi, good afternoon. This is my first class. My computer
Okay.
is outside now, so that community development contact me for the course. So I'm waiting for the class.
Okay. Janelle, very nice. Wait. Everybody putting on their camera. Hold a second. Take off your camera until Shahid allow you in.
Watch. I want to play the people guys. What I perspective of how to
Listen. You'll have to wait. I know you're anxious to show me. Wait, hold up.
All right, we have 5 people with their hands up, right?
All right, there are 5 people with their hands up. Shellyann, you were waiting just now. Let me do Shellyann and then Julian, then Padmini. You come out third, right? Shellyann, let me see what you did. Shellyann, then Julian, then Padmini. Shellyann, you going?
Miss, I went ready.
Okay, Julian Bernard.
This is my 2 towels here.
Yes, Julian. Nice, very nice. Did you do a bin? I would love to
No,
see
I
the
didn't
bin.
do any bin.
Okay, but you will do a bin or?
Eventually.
Padmini, you can go ahead.
Miss, I'm trying to get my video to start and now it's not starting.
And I just saw you.
Yes, I just saw you as well. So I'll troubleshoot it and show you later on.
Okay. Anybody else?
Miss Charlene. I'm waiting if
Charlene.
anybody else.
Charlene, go ahead.
Not using it, just making it to present business. To take it itself, it's like a bag.
I'm not seeing. Right, okay. Ooh, okay. That's not Charlene. Tell me what color it is. It looks what, khaki?
It's a gray and
Gray.
yeah, maybe the light showing like that.
My camera a little. That's what. Let me see if I get. All right, okay. No, I need to put on my. Oh, ooh, yes, that looks beautiful. Look, stop right there. Stop right there. Nice, nice, beautiful. I better hire some of you all for my store.
Let's just start at the bin, but
Hey.
I was using a stretch material, but I have to finish it.
Looks good, Charlene. Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, one more person. It is 20 past.
Hi,
Miss me, and how long my hand?
The host has put up my video.
Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, go ahead.
Miss, excuse me, how long my hand up, Suan?
Suan.
Miss, excuse me, how long my hand up to?
Okay. That's a second. Tell me what name. I see I can't go through.
Kellyann.
Kellyann will go after. Anne-Marie, great job.
Into some problems, though, Miss.
What was the problems?
The material. Yeah, when I came to sew this last part here, the material just seemed to be shifting off, like it not on. Yeah, and it's only one piece too.
Okay, so there's something called fusible web that you all could do to stick it down in place first.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't move. Okay, something called fusible web. For those of you getting trouble, you can use something with called fusible web. Okay?
Okay.
A great job, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
Where's the next person? Or the bin?
Hey! Yeah. It isn't finished as yet, Thomas.
Okay. You can put something burgundy around or something to tie back the burgundy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yes. Yep. Nice. Great job, you guys.
Thank you.
Very good. The person who was waiting, let me see. Suan, right. I was calling you just now, Suan, but you didn't come on. Let me see. Hey! Pink, black and white. Nice. Let me see. No, turn the camera. Something. All right. Hey! That's nice. That's beautiful. Very good, Swan. Tiana, you all did some really, really good jobs. Really, really good jobs.
Miss, excuse me, the host has stopped my video. I'm Padmini.
Padmini?
Yes, the host has stopped the video.
All right, just a second. Right, you put it back on. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Nice. Let me see Padmini's on. Nice. Hey, very nice. Great job. You all watch me. Hey. 10 out of 10, everybody. 10 out of 10. Yes, Shamula, it's all a great. Great job. Nice. You did the bid, Padmini? You started the bin?
No, miss, I wasn't able to do the bin yet because I was only able to get bare materials yesterday, but I'll do it before the weekend is out.
No problem. No rush. No rush, but take your time. You all take your time. I don't want you to rush down too much, right? We have, we have some time, a little limited time, but no problem. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
Good job, everybody. Anybody else before I stop?
Miss me no longer waiting, Walcott.
What is Lee's name?
Kellyanne.
Kellyanne, go ahead, baby. Go ahead. Right, Kellyanne Walcott. Hey, my sister. Oh, nice. Beautiful.
And this is the bed.
Hey, you did it for a child's room by chance?
Yeah.
Hey, nice. So better put in the child's room, Kellyanne. Very good. Hey, I am very pleased. Wish I could get a picture of all the stuff, but unfortunately, no. Very good. Yeah. I am proud of me. I'm proud of you all. Nice. One more hand. What name? Rachel.
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I'm trying to take it on my phone, right? Because I don't have a camera on my computer. So let me see if I can get it to show.
See? Okay.
A webcam.
Okay. You all made me proud today, boy. Wow. Everybody's work was really, really good.
Somebody said, Miss, I do not know how that actually lasting onto the top of the bed.
Oh, okay. Kellyanne? Is Kellyanne? Rachel.
She wanted to solve the situation.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Rachel Andrews. Nice. Wow. I love the way you all use your color. You see how important? Rachel, were you there for the first class when we did the color wheel and everything? I'm not hearing you, Rachel. I can't hear Rachel.
She has
You have to unmute your mic. I'm not hearing you.
Okay, it's unmuted now.
Right. Okay, right. Mm-hmm.
And Miss, I started the bed, but I finished.
Woo! That is lovely. That is lovely. Tandy, just now, you'll come after, right? Just now, Tandy. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Great job. Woo! All right, Tandy, go ahead. Last person is Tandy. Oh, right. Nice. Beautiful. Great job, Tandy. Where you going? Did you take off
Thank you.
You took off the video? You go on quick. Did you try the bin? Great job.
This afternoon.
Okay, great job.
Thank you.
Yes. Kiana, so you see how important the color wheel was? choosing colors didn't. All right, so let me ask this, right? Do you all understand how the colors, because I'm sure when you chose your colors, you chose something that made you feel good. Is that how colors just make you feel good? Wow, I could, oh, must please explain how to attach your, okay. All right, Annie, I will in a bit. All right, I can't express how excited I am, how glad I am to see you all do your stuff, right? Really, really proud of you all. First assignment, I'm proud. Don't let me down after this, you know, because I'm expecting greater and greater and greater after this, huh? You all done started already. I expect nothing less than greater. All right, so somebody wants to see how to attach the elastic. Okay, so I think it was Annie. Annie, what type of cover did you use for the bin?
Good day, miss.
Which one did you attend? The circle or the one to stitch on the circle to the straight piece of fabric to the bin? Which one?
That.
All right, so let's see. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me adjust the camera so you can see. Yeah. Right. Okay. So you wanted to see how to attach. Well, mine look nothing pretty like other own, but you know, this show is all about you all. Mine not looking as pretty as you all own. So Annie wants to look the elastic on the shelf. The black tall. Turn. Nope. Right. So elastic, Annie. Okay, so now you want to put the elastic on the end so that when it goes into the bin, it holds on, right? So on your machine, does this machine have it? On the machine, right? If you can see here, to this stitch, just now. You see in this stitch here that has a zigzag, but the zigzag is like it's cut up.
Focus camera.
I'm trying to focus.
Right there.
Right, so Rachel, you see this stitch here? Not Rachel, Annie, sorry. This stitch here is zigzag, yes, but the zigzag is in 3 pieces. If you watch it good, that's the recommended stitch for elastic. Okay, first to begin with. Right, so now I'm going to put the elastic at the end of my own. Okay, so you want to start, let me come closer. You want to start with a back stitch. Keep the needle down inside, right? Pull the elastic. You see I'm pulling the elastic. So it was like this. You pull the elastic, Annie. You hold behind and you stitch. I'm not sure if this is what you wanted to see. Right? You always keep the needle down. You pull the elastic, hold the fabric down, and you stitch. Okay, Annie? I wonder if I answered, did I do what you want? This is what you wanted to see?
Yes, that's all you need to do. Just stitch it like that.
Yeah, and you see when you, all right, let me just finish it off, right?
Okay, yes.
You see when it goes down in the bin, it will attach inside the bin. And only a decorative something will show outside, right? Some of the ladies did it so that the ruffle is outside. I am doing this one so that the elastic holds inside. Okay, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Right. If I had my big machine, it would have gone faster, but okay, thread finish. Thread this. So Let me just show you this. Let me go back here a little bit and put this on. Right. I don't want 5 o'clock to meet me on this bin because we have the other thing to do, right? So. Right, see how it's tight? That's what you want. You don't want it floppy all over. All right, so my thread finish off. So, but I'll be able to show you what the function of it is. My bin is not as nice as you all own, but it was just, the point of doing it, right? So Annie is supposed to, now if I had all the elastic in, it would have gone down inside, right? It's supposed to go down inside, okay? And hide the bag that you're gonna put in the bin, okay? Right now, some people, they did it lower down so that they get the frill all around, okay? And you think you understand?
Yes, miss. I think you explained that clear. Thanks.
All right. Now I have.
There's one quick question. So every time you're stitching the elastic, you're pulling it.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. So you keep the needle down, you pull, stitch, stop again, pull, stitch again, pull. Okay?
Great. Thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Right. So let me just show you, give you a crash course in the toilet paper holder. Right. I did not make the video, but I have it halfway done so you understand. Now, first to begin, you need a strip of fabric about 40 inches long. So like the people who have the colored pattern fabric, you're making a strip about 41 and 42 inches long. 42 by 6 and about by 7. 42 by 7. Okay? Remember, this video will be shown again, so I don't need to be repeating all the time. All right, just you still have to see it tomorrow, please God. So 42 by 7. Halfway through, you decorate only half. Right? You decorate only half. However you want to decorate. This is how I decorated mine. And then you divide it in sections. The sections, I didn't divide it as yet because I wanted to show you. So you see there's one, shall I hold it up a little bit? Right, so there's, if you watch, there's one section with edging and the other one doesn't have. I also trimmed here. All right, I trimmed here. Then I see, right. You see I trimmed here, I shaped here. That's not showing. Right, I shaped here. All right, so you could put a toilet paper, 2 toilet rolls of toilet paper could fit. Right, so you're going to stitch inside about 7 inches. 7 to 10 inches. Let me stitch here. And just 3 minutes to show you this. Right. Now some toilet paper comes a little thicker than some. Oh, thread. All right, my thread burst and I don't have time to thread it back right now. So you can measure like halfway. So let's say about 10 inches and just run a stitch. Not 10. Let's do 9 inches and then another 9. And the top piece here, try you're too close to me. Right. Right. The top piece, you could either add camphor ball or something on top and this is a pocket here. So you stitch about a 9-inch pocket, and then another one up here. And this is a space here, you close it up, that's on top. You can prettify it with a little rose, however you want to beautify it, right? It's up to you, it's up to your style, okay? And you have your toilet paper holder here. 2 minutes for questions on the toilet paper holder, only 2 minutes.
But how you hanging the toilet paper holder?
Right, so you'll have to come up with a creative way. You could use, get a ring, you could get like the cork, or like a soft drink bottle. You could get a ring, get something. Please don't go and buy something. Look around the house. There's like around the cover, you can use cardboard, you can use ribbon, you can use cord, right? What you're doing is creating a space. So you put either the ribbon or something to hang it here. Too shade, right?
Yeah, good.
Not really, but okay. Any other question?
I must excuse. You sew into the back of it, so the toilet paper go into the back.
You're sewing through and through. All right, so you see this here? You're folding it, try it. Right. Okay, so it's folded in two. You fold it down and you're running the stitch, you're attaching it to the back. Yes, so this creates a pocket here. Right, so then the toilet paper will go in the space. Understand?
Okay, thanks, yes.
Right, so you're stitching it through and through, so you're creating a tunnel, right? And you push your toilet paper in. You can look up on Pinterest. There are different ideas on Pinterest that you could choose, right? This is just like a basic idea of how to do it, okay? Any other questions on the toilet paper holder? Miss, can you stitch the bottom of the paper? Listen, no, listen. It is folded in two. It is folded in two. There's no way the toilet paper falling out. There's no way the toilet paper falling out. Longer. Could it be made longer to hold more toilet paper?
But what's the length and the width of the cloth?
42 by 7. You fold in the 42 in half, so you come up with 21 by 7. You're dividing that 21 by 9 by 9, and what remain, you can either put camphor ball on top or something, some little air freshener on top. Any length, I guess, that suits us. Well, Anne-Marie, it depends on how much toilet paper. Most of the time it's just 2 toilet paper you put. You know, if you want to try 3, you don't want to put the whole pack, right? So that's about 2 or 3 usually we use. 42 by 7, that's correct. Okay, so that's it for bath linens there for now. For people who don't have any towel sets as yet, I'm supposed to be getting more tomorrow. If you need any more, you'll just message me and let me know. I'm getting white, cream, khaki, mint green, peach, and royal blue. Once again, I'm getting white, cream, khaki, peach, mint green, and royal blue. Okay? Nice. So the cost is still $95 a packet. If you feel to round it off to 100, it's no problem. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Where is this? I am in Point Latoya Jack, but there's TT Post. I did it over the weekend, so there's TT Post if you like. Latoya, where are you coming from? Arima, okay. City Post works there too. So if you're interested, Latoya, can you send all the information, please? My call card is there. You'll see my number up. You can call me. I'm located in Tobago. City Post works there too. Yes, $95 a set. Okay, City Post works there too. So just let me know. My number is up, so that's you can give me a call. Now the colors I call, I only have 3. So forget the lemon. I forgot lemon. Forget the lemon. It's gone already. So it's cream, white, khaki, mint green, peach, and royal blue. Okay. Nice. So moving on.
Will you be getting any gray?
No, I'm not getting any gray, Janelle. Nah, I haven't had gray ever. Yes, because Tobago is one. Oh, wow. How long will City Post take? Probably if I post tomorrow, please God, you should get it by Friday or Monday, please God. Okay? Remember with COVID, they will have to sterilize the packages and stuff. Those things take time. Okay? Nice. So we're going to take a break. Can we take a break? There was video? No. Huh? All right. So online deposit desk. Yes. When you make, listen, later this afternoon after class, contact me and we'll discuss details. All right. All who is interested after class, contact me via WhatsApp and we'll discuss details. Okay. Before I get put out my own class. Nice. So we're moving on. Today we're supposed to be doing panels. So I need to take a little break, but I did not have a video. There's a video online. There's a video on curtains that I want you to come out and take a look on. They will put it on the LMS.
Oh, what do you want? You want the video
with the guy.
With the guy? Yeah.
Nice. So Shahid is going to upload a video for you all in a few minutes. I want to talk for a while until he gets it done. Okay. Any questions on the back linens while Shahid sets it up? The one with the guy in the green towel set. Sorry, there are mosquitoes biting me. Any question on the towel sets or the bins?
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon. Kim Garcia here.
Kim Garcia, yes, Kim.
Yes, I do have a question, but what I just wanted to know is that I'm taking notes and I'm looking on at every session, but really I haven't gotten an opportunity to go and shop, and I'm just waiting until month end, at least by next week, so I can get all my materials at once. I've been buying piece, but it's not, well, everything except materials. So I bought like the polyfill and the yardstick and all these different things, but I'm not able to complete any of the projects just yet. But as soon as I am able to, I will be able to show and tell. All right?
Where are you coming from?
Arima.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm getting stuff. As a matter of fact, Radica traded. If anybody is interested, the yardstick is $20 as opposed to everywhere else I saw it for $40.
That is really reasonable.
Yes, but I was able to get one yesterday.
Okay, that's really reasonable. Someone is asking about the video. Okay, so what community development does, they upload the video so that probably by tomorrow you will see it. No, that was last Thursday's class. It's supposed to be there already for you to see. All right, all you have to do is click on, instead of today's class was 3-5, you go on 2-4. Okay? Nice. So I'll have to turn on my camera. Shahid. I'll have to turn on my camera. Okay. All right. So I can still hear you all. You may not be able to see me, but you all can still hear me all. No, you see the flow. Okay. I'm unable to access the recorded sessions. Okay. It's there, man. It's there. It's there.
Does it have a recording, Miss, of how you did the bin?
Yes, we did that on Thursday.
Okay, thanks, because this is my first class, so I just wanted to know if I could have gone back and look at the video.
Yes, so here's what you do to all newcomers. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You missed plenty. You go back up. You see how you went into your email? Well, you go into your email that you would have sent, and you go into curtain and then drapery, and you scroll down until you find module 2, day 4, or task 4, or part 4. Okay, that's how you find it. All the videos supposed to be there. Okay.
Hi, Miss Anne-Marie here.
Right. Hi, Anne-Marie.
I was thinking, like one of these days when you have a little spare time, if it is, you could just chuck in the uses of the stitches, different stitches on the machine, and the tension and the use of the tension, or the uses of the tension.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I have some first-time stitchers here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I myself am not too familiar with all of them.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so I'll look over the modules. Like today would have been a good day, you know. If I had known before, today would have been, because today is short. So let me see if how today goes. If I could finish up early o'clock, like let's say I finish 5:30, and I could stick it in, chuck it in like you said, and teach you all some of these stitches, okay?
Okay, Miss, thank you very much.
Ready with the video? So I'll be on a little break. When the video comes off, we'll come back on, okay? Don't go anywhere. You all are not going anywhere. I'm going to set up for the next session.
Confused by curtains? Do you doubt your drape decisions? Well, we're here to help with some basic 101 tips to dress your windows. Designer Aaron Williams. You know what? If you're going to spend some money on your window coverings, you want to make sure you're doing it right. Sure. So we've got everything from, maybe the more inexpensive to paying a little bit more, but you just need to know what to look for.
You do, absolutely. We do talk about, it's the idea of good, better, best.
Yes.
Really store-bought drapes, and this is a store-bought, ready-made. Yep. 90% of them have the grommet at the top there.
Yes.
So what you're looking at here is something very inexpensive. It doesn't come all the way to the ground, which it should do.
Yeah.
If you look at the pattern, it doesn't run straight across the bottom, which it should do.
Okay.
And also it's not lined, which it should be. So all of those things point towards better quality, but we all start here. We honestly all start here.
We all start there. And you know what? It used to be your curtain should be like your pants, but now look at your pants, Aaron.
I
Your
know,
pants,
yeah.
Your pants are kind of high.
I'm with the kids now,
Right, you're like very hip there,
That's
but the
right.
curtains still need to go all the way to the ground.
Curtains should, at the minimum, should skim the ground. Contemporary, yes, skim the ground. If you want a puddle, a little bit more traditional.
Okay, so we get a little bit better now with the.
So we do, and this one's actually taped up because we are training this drape. So this is freshly laid, freshly done. So this is here because we want to help these lovely folds kind of sit into place. Okay. So this, you don't have this on once you come home. Here, we'll get rid of this.
Right. When people are coming over, there's no more tape.
Exactly, no more tape.
Take that off.
So what you're looking at here is something that's been custom made.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
No problem.
So this is one of the most popular, more contemporary looks that we're seeing now, which is the ripple fold drape.
Okay.
And what you're looking at here is a fully lined, properly made drapery panel. The lining, what it actually does, it helps to protect your investment And you end up with fabric that will last longer on this side.
That's
and
lovely.
also, the trick is that you always want white to the streets as well. So now, whatever fabrics you put up, it should always be white to the street, at
Okay.
least at the front of the house.
I know that actually some condos have that rule. Like
Yes.
everyone's got to have the same white facing outwards, right? And it looks great.
Sure.
Okay, so let's talk about these ones. Now we're going custom, are we not?
This one is custom,
This
but this
is
is
custom.
more of a simplified custom, especially with that
Okay.
ripple fold at the top. This is an inverted box pleat, and it is double lined. So this is even heavy. Just feel the weight of this.
Yeah.
So
This is
that's
a good ballroom gown.
full, rich.
This
Seriously.
we're going to a gala.
We are, absolutely.
Lovely.
And what you're looking at here at the back is it's lined with a felted, interlined rather, with a felted fabric, which sometimes gets called bump.
Oh, so you have
interlining,
it's the
which
double.
adds that weight. And then it has an even heavier light filtering lining on it, but you can also get room darkening as well if you want it for a bedroom.
Yes.
So all of those things are all the things that you can get when you go custom.
Okay, and that's what you're paying for. And
You are.
people are surprised. Curtains and rugs, they're expensive.
They are expensive, but you're going to have them for a long time, minimum
are.
at least 10 years. So it is
Yes.
an investment, but you can also buy inexpensive fabric that you love and have it made into something.
That's true.
Burlap can look spectacular as a custom made drape.
There's something you need to watch out for, you say, if you are getting your own fabric to make
Mhm.
sure you know if it's going to sit
Absolutely.
properly, right?
So when you buy fabric that you want to get made yourself, you buy a couple of yards first and kind of pleat it at the top and let it hang.
Mhm.
If it flips out at the bottom, it's not going to make a good drape because it doesn't have a natural weight to itself.
That's good
So there's that for
information.
sure.
Okay, let's talk about the different types of, the designs at the top.
Sure. So there are so many. This is just a couple of them. There probably is at least 20 or 30 different kinds. We've got
Wow.
contemporary with the grommets,
Mhm.
goblet up here, which is very glamorous, a little bit more of that ballroom look.
Yeah.
This is a top pinch pleat, which is a very classic look too. But really the one that everybody goes to, which is the go-to for every interior, is a pinch pleat like this.
A pinch plate.
Yeah. So
Which
an
one of
amazing
these-
window fashions did all of these for us, and they look spectacular. You can really see all the different things that you can do with these pieces that look great.
Which one of these is Aaron Williams?
I have a combination of pinch pleats in my house.
Yeah.
But I'm doing a space right now which will have a laundry room which will be covered up, and I want to do a ripple fold with a ceiling mount track with a fully weighted, very durable fabric to put up with kids and dogs. So
Yes. You got to have high maintenance,
you do,
right?
absolutely.
Or low maintenance because the kids and the dogs are high maintenance.
Mhm.
We mentioned a little bit about the rod.
Sure.
So
this
the
is a
matte
channel
black?
rod, but matte black rods are really the go-to right now. If you go on Pinterest, everybody wants a black iron rod.
Right.
For sure.
Okay, and no like fancy finials.
Well,
They're
you
not really
can.
happening.
Everything from lucite to sparkly Swarovski crystals, you really can do. I prefer simple.
Me
But you
too.
really can go down because that really is like the earrings, the jewelry of the whole thing. For
That's
sure.
right. Okay, that was a good lesson. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, class. So we're going to start back in a few minutes. I'm just going to adjust the camera to where I used to be before for the next section. Okay, so let's hold on at 2 minutes. Okay, so we're back. Shahid is going through something we changed, setting back up to come across here, right? So if you notice, I'm back in my corner, right? We're going to be doing curtain panels today, right? Until I set my webcam. So curtains. In our first class, we spoke about types of curtains. And I'm going to do the panel. Today is I'm going to show you how much allowance to size, allowance, much header allowance. So this is here questions. Miss So this is a curtain panel. Firstly, a curtain panel is the straight piece of curtain that hangs down below. This is a curtain panel here. Right. This is about 2.5 inches long, 2.5 yards long. This is the side seam. Right. This is the header. Let me go with it. I'm breaking a bit. Okay. Okay, so this is the header. This is a double header. Oh, my camera is frozen. Right. So this is a double header. Right, you got double headings, and this is the hem. Okay. Nice. 2.5 yards. That's basic yardage. Yes, that's it. But you all would have missed. Some of you all would have missed the first class where I said that this is just a standard for a curtain panel. Some people go lower and stay properly. Just wait until child starts to speak, okay? So on the side, okay, what I was saying, they
Not hearing you clear, miss. You're breaking up a lot.
Okay.
Song in
let's-
distorted.
Okay, then I'll unmute my mic until she is finished. Okay? Okay, am I still sounding distorted?
No, that is much better. But we're not seeing you.
Oh, better.
You sure? All right.
Yes,
so
but we're not
Yeah.
seeing you.
Okay, I know. I just checking the audio first. Take it
Better.
easy. All right.
Better.
All right. So let me start over. So we're going to be doing curtains. Right, and this is a curtain panel. So a curtain panel. Some people, based on our first class, are telling you all that people go longer based on the height of their window. Okay? But the standard length is always 2.5. It always is determined on your window. Okay? So you side seam. This is your side seam. Right? That's your side seam. This is the header. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
If you're breaking up again.
For yes team. Not hearing, not seeing. Okay. Let's start again. With a few minutes. This is not human, it's technology. We believe in technology, but technology is break up. All right, okay. It's not so more. The first hour. Good. Okay. What happened? The video, we have to rearrange stuff and put in it back. He just said he's going to shut down and do like stick all stuff. So I understand still bring. Okay, so when now this scene when better now?
Perfect. Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
All right, so we're starting
Yes, it
again.
is.
All right, you sure? No breakage or anything, right?
No, miss, none yet.
None yet. Okay. All right, go easy with me. It's technology, not me. Nice. So we're starting again. So curtain panels, double header, side, hem. Okay? So all I'm going to do today is be telling you like the average measurement. Average measurement. Somebody, so I'm going to be telling you the average measurement. I'm not going to go on the machine and sew a curtain panel today. I'm just going to tell you the measurements. Okay? Now let's remember on the first day, a lot of you all missed. We were calculating, let me go back a little bit. We were calculating like, we're not seeing though. How come you're not seeing? Anyways, I'm going ahead, right? So listen, even if you can't see. Okay, yes, I'm seeing. All right, so this here, all right? On the first class, we spoke about estimating, or in our estimating class, we spoke about estimating fabric, right? And I told you all, even if your curtain is 90 inches long, right? You have to add extra. But sometimes our curtain ends up, whatever length you measure on your window, you add like 6 inches. My camera keep freezing up. All right. Right, so today is supposed to be a smooth day. It's not turning out to be a smooth day, but God is good still, all right? Nice. Okay. So most times your header is like about 5 to 6 inches, okay? That's the header. That's the top of the curtain, 5 to 6 inches. The hem is usually about 2 to 3 inches. 2 to 3 inches in length. Even if you're not seeing, listen, because it's more or less just measurements I'm given, right? So the hem is usually 2 to 3 inches, and the header is usually about 5 inches, okay? Your side seam is usually 2. What we do to the side seam is you fold 1 inch and then another inch, okay? The hemline, I like to fold down, press. So for instance, you would fold down your 5 inches. You take your iron and you press down neatly so that you get a straight line. Then I like to stitch the middle line, which would usually be about half the measurements. Half of 5 is 2.5. You mark out the 2.5 line. Tilt it. Let's tilt it like this, right? So you have your 5-inch line. You measure it 2.5, and you either use a tailor's chalk and you measure along with the tailor's chalk, so you have your markings. You pin as you go along. What will happen because of the technical difficulties? I have to do this over on Thursday for a short while because curtain panels are fairly easy to do. Nicole, Stephen, you need to take off your camera, please. All right, Nicole, Stephen, please take off your camera. Nice. So I'll do this over on Thursday because of our technical difficulties. But your header for now, 5 inches, your side is about 2 inches, and your hem 3 to 4 inches. This is after you would have measured your window. You add 5 to the top and 3. So whatever you get for your length of your window, you add 5 and 3, that's 8 inches extra. Okay? The side seam, it is usually 2 inches or 1.5 inches. You fold in 1/2 inch first, and then the other half, the next 1 inch. I know it's a bit difficult to understand what I'm saying based on not seeing, but we're going to do it over next class. Okay?
No, this spotlight the video.
Okay. All right. Any questions with the panel so far? Difficult to.
Miss, can you repeat the side seam?
The side seam is 1.5 inches to 2 inches. Now, I don't usually go so big, but this is just me. The correct thing is 1.5 inches to 2 inches. But remember that takes away your width of the fabric, okay? That takes away from the width of your fabric. What are the best fabrics for such panels? Simone, it depends on your taste. Remember we said drapery or curtains can be used at a light or heavy fabric, right? So it depends on what you are using. If it's a living room, you could probably go heavier. And then for your share, you go your share fabric. There's cotton share, like I showed you all in the first class. So length of curtain will be 5 and 3+ length, yes. 8 inches from the length from your curtain rod to your desired length of window. Now this goes for your kitchen window too. Now remember your kitchen window won't go to the floor, but you still have to measure down and add your seam allowance for the header and for the hem. Now for a kitchen panel, you don't need a big hem. You could do smaller if it's a kitchen panel. Okay? Any other questions? Yeah. Any other question, anybody?
No, miss.
All right, okay, so this is your basic, camera, please. Just listen to me for a few minutes, right? So this is your basic curtain panel. I want to show you a different type of curtain panel with a different header. And sometime next week, I think next week Tuesday, we'll be doing different types of headers. This is the back of the curtain panel, right? This has a different type of header. This has loops, right? Has loops, space loops, as opposed to the header, right? These, I'm just showing you these. Bring that one back. Right? I'm just showing you these. So there's a different kind. This is an example of the top of a kitchen curtain. You notice this one is shorter. This one is short. All right, I'm going to show you from far, and then I'm coming close. This has a double header. Double header meaning there are two holes, right? But look at what I did to the bottom. I added fabric to the bottom for the hem. So instead of just folding the fabric, I added a color to it on both sides. Okay, so these are different ways you can hem your curtain. I know you're gonna ask me, Miss, what size is this? This will vary on your taste and how much of the extra color you wanted. I used 8 inches. I'm showing you this because next class is kitchen curtain. And this is a simple kitchen curtain. This is the top. So when it's gathered, you're going to get a finished look. This is what the bottom looks like. Let me step back away. This is just a simple curtain panel. That's a short curtain panel. Now there's a video attached to today's module where you're going to see how to line a panel. I want you to listen to that. Really good, taking what he says. And I want you to try it also, right? So for homework, for next week, not for, anyway, for homework, when you get your material, I want you to try it out, okay? The line panel. Okay, this is another curtain panel. This is a simple curtain panel too, just with style. All right, let me pull it off the rod. You don't need to ask questions as yet on this one because we're going to be doing this next week. Okay, I'm just showing you different ways to do your curtain panels. Okay, this one is lined. This one is lined. So I'm just showing you different ways to do your curtain panels. Okay, that's different ways. Instead of a regular curtain panel that everybody has, you could do your curtain panel different ways. All right, I'll show you these things next week. Nice. Shower curtains are also, so shower curtains are also panels too. Yeah, shower curtains are also panels also. They don't carry double header, they carry single headers. And I'm going to show you in a bit. Camera frozen again. All right. I'm going to show you. Your shower curtain is a panel also. But what they did, they use a single rod pocket. If you look here, it's a single rod pocket, and they use buttonholes. So there are different ways to attach a curtain. Gone are the days where you do the regular curtain panel like this one that I showed you with a double header. There are different ways to do curtain panels. This is the regular way that we grew up knowing, right? Some of us may know the pleated one. This is the regular version. There are different ways to hang your curtains now. So there's no one way, there's no correct way. There's different things you can use to hang your curtains. Try there are wooden rings on the table there, on the table, wooden rings. Like if you want style, there's a big one too. If you want style added to your rings, I'm not telling you to go buy this. I'm just showing you different ways to hang your curtains, right? These are wooden rings. You can get them in black, right? To the size of your rod. This is like for a small rod. All right, people watching that there, these are different sizes. And look at this big one. I know some people have really big rods. Like you don't want to push the curtain through the rod through the rod pocket. You want something with style, you could try this one. These are curtain rings. Okay? These are curtain rings. You could even do tabs, like the one over my head. Those are called tabs. Now, take it down. All right? I'm sure you can see it. They are called tabs. This is just a balance, but you can do your panels with tabs also, right? It's a little more work, but at the end, it will look classy. So this is another way also that you can do curtain panels. These are called tabs. So you have tabs, you have rings, okay? You have shower curtain rings, and then there's this one that I showed you that has loops behind, right? This one is nice. This one is really nice too, right? So that when you put on the rod and the two loops meet behind, right? The two loops meet behind, this is what you get in front. All right, let me loop another one. You end up with like pleats, so it looks like pinch pleats. So if you want the look but not pay the price, this is a way to do it. This is a way to do it, right? You see, it looks like ready-made pinch pleats. Yes, it's very nice. I would show you all how to do this one. So this is like another option. So like the people who don't like balance and don't want all this sort of fancy stuff, this is a way to do like an everyday curtain, like you take down after Christmas. One ready. What's the name of this one? This one that I'm showing here is just loops. You know, loops like you put in your pants? Right. It just loops behind. So they did a single rod pocket to hem, right? They did a single rod pocket and then attach loop sticks, right? So on same hemming, you're doing your same sides, your head, and you're hemming the same way, right? The hem same way, same 2.5 to 3, but they just added loops. Yes, a straight clean finish, that's right. What's the name of the fabric? Look, texture. This is a heavy kind of a brocade, cotton blend, something. All right, so again, let me show you how this one looks like on the rod. This is really nice. For your everyday panels or even kitchen curtains, you can use this style for anywhere. See? Nice. For the single rod pockets, this is 3 inches. For those asking, it is 3 inches. Well, it will be 3.5 because remember you have to turn in, right? You have to turn in, so 3.5 for this one, okay? And the loops will be about 4 inches because you have to fold in 1/2 inch on top and 1/2 inch below, okay? Nice. Right. So that's basically it for curtain panels. I'm not sewing any curtain panels. It's basically straightforward. It's 5:26 and curtain panels is done. Any other questions before what do you call the ruffled one? A ruffled one. A double ruffle. Sorry. Sorry for being so facetious. It's a double ruffle. Yes, Nzinga? Thanks. Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions? So I showed you the regular panel. I showed you a panel with loops behind. I showed you like a shower curtain panel because a shower curtain is a panel too. They use buttonholes. You know, there's grommets, but we're not going to be doing grommets in this class. That's more of a little advanced. All right, so there's also grommets. What are grommets? I don't have grommet curtains here. That's with the metal ring that you buy ready-made. You go by the home store and you get them in packets. That's grommets. They call it grommets. Some people say eyelets, but the correct term when you're dealing sewing of drapery is called a grommet. I showed you the double ruffle, right? Up here has one also, right? This one I use share. See that? I use share for that one. This one is not lined. Believe it or not, those are 4 panels there. I use 2 yards panel. You know what I use there? 120 fabric, 120 inches wide fabric, and I use the 120. I'll teach you that on all too when we're doing next week, when we're doing panels with style, how to do the lining. There's a video on how to do lining, right? There's a video on how to do lining. I attached it to this module here. Okay, any other questions? You're welcome. All right, so now I am, this camera freeze again. Right, so I'm going back to where we started. And if there are no more questions on the panels, someone wanted me to teach them, just to give them a little crash course on the sewing machine. How, let me see, just by a raise of hands, let me see how many people have issues with the sewing machine. Show the ruffles. Oh, I already moved, Annie, I already moved. We'll come to it, I'll show you all that in a later class. How many other people? Buttonholes. All right, so some people need some little brushing up on buttonholes and elastic and stuff, right? So the webcam isn't on, so Shahid, can you hold this right there? Do not move. Nice, you're still hearing me, right? Do not move. So on the machine, now this is just a basic machine. You have to look at your machine to see where things are, right? So firstly, they wanted buttonholes. Now each machine comes with a special feature for buttonholes. It is basically straightforward. I can't teach you it. You have to try it out. It's usually go A, then you go to B, then come back to C, then come back to D. This one has different, they say start with A, with 1 here, then 2, then 3, then 4. You have to look at your machine so that it teaches you how to do it. Practice on scrap fabric and stuff, right? Again, this is what you're looking for elastic, okay? The zigzag with broken lines is for elastic, okay?
It's a camera freeze.
Oh. Okay, all right. Okay, so this 2 here is for hemming. All right, again, you'll have to try out on your machine. You have a special way to fold the fabric. So let's say this is how you hem in. The stitch, I can't show you it here. You all will have to go on your machine and try to practice it, right? So like when you go on, let's say I go on this stitch. You position your, let me see this seam, it's good. Like about there, so right here, right? You have to position the hem allowance in between the presser foot for the hem. So when it goes over, it picks up a little piece and comes over, okay? All right. Which other stitch you wanted again? The person who wanted me to teach you the little crash course on which other one you wanted me to teach you?
I think that covered it there. The plain zigzag stitches are seen on my machine here that they have different sizes. Those different sizes.
Right. So, all right. My suggestion is tomorrow or over the weekend, you all play with your sewing machine. When I say play with your sewing machine, try out stitch. Get extra fabric and try out the stitches. Now in sewing drapery, there isn't much to do other than straight stitch, unless you're doing a buttonhole or you put on elastic. How to get double line stitch? Double line stitch. You need double needle first to begin with. Okay, you need a double needle. I don't have my packet. Let me see if this has it here. You need, there's something, sometimes the machine comes, you would see, no, this one doesn't have it, boy, wow. You get something, so you see how this has one, I hope you see in there, right. Oh, this has one needle. To get a double stitch, there's something apart that comes with two needles, right? So you get a double stitch one time. Or you can practice going down one line and then using your presser foot as a guide for the next line. It's all about practice. Okay? Any other question? Miss, like tension. Tension, tension, tension. Okay, right. Somebody was talking about tension. Okay. Now, usually when you buy a machine, let me see, tension is up here. Well, everybody's tension is different, right? Usually the tension is around here, right? If you see where my hand is, right? You see, if you notice, there's a line, 3, 4, 5. If you watch 1, 2, there's no line. I don't know if you're seeing good. You seeing good? Right? On your machine, usually it stays in the middle of where the line is. Right? I'm really trying hard for you all to see. Okay? Or before you start sewing, if you know your machine was down for a while, get a little technician, get somebody to oil your machine, check your timing and that kind of thing. Right? Sometimes we put down machines and a machine will hit and something, or your children hit it or touch it or play with it, and timing comes out. Right? There's something called the timing on the machine comes out. I can't show you timing, I'm not a technician, but sometimes the machine timing comes out and you're going to hear a little knocking. When you're stitching your machine knocking like that, that means your timing is out. Okay, any other thing with the machine? Any other question with the machine?
Sometimes when I'm sewing my machine, the fabric, it keep it's like a nut. It's nothing up behind.
It's nothing up behind.
Yeah, like when I sew, I make it straight.
Your bobbin is on top or it has to go down inside like my own like this. So you have to open like this. No, they're not seeing. You have to open like this or is it on top? Is it
like
on
that?
Top?
It has to open like that.
It opens like
open.
Like my own?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. When you pull out your bobbin, you can simply open these doors, check and make sure that it's all clean and everything. Take a little brush and put it back.
Okay.
Right. Right.
The Miss, the bobbin, the issue that she was speaking about with the thread bulking up at the back, I had that issue, and the problem with that was that I was threading the bobbin the wrong way. It was supposed to be going
most
to
of
the
the time.
left, and I was putting it to the right.
Okay,
so it was causing a lot of problems.
Okay. Right. Most times, yes. And you see, when you borrow a machine or read your booklet. All right, get to know your machine. Spend time. I know sometimes you are working and you all may not have time, but spend time on the machine. All right. Usually, oh dear, right, to put in thread. Some people have problems. I'm left-handed. Thank God for left-handed people, because most times you have to put in your bobbin on the left side. So it's kind of awkward for you people that are right-handed, right? So it's easier to slip in, pull the thread, you pull the little door, I say, and put it in, right? You hear the click and you go ahead with sewing, okay? Any other questions with the machine? What time is it? Miss, my thread lost fast when stitch 2 seconds, loosen all the thread. Something is wrong with your tension. Something is wrong with your tension, either slacken it, you have to play with your machine. Don't attempt your projects until you try out your machine on a piece of fabric. Okay, also to check your needles. Okay, so let's talk about needles. When you're sewing sheer fabric, like for the people who sew towels, did you just sew on your machine or did you change your needles to 18 or 16?
Mr. Freeze again.
Oh. Just listen. We talking, so you don't have to see me. Or they want to see me. Oh, right. So like for the towel sets, I hope that you all would have changed. I know you all would have taken a chance and just sew just like that on a machine, but you should have changed to 16 or 18. Some of the times, some needles don't like some fabrics. Plain and simple. I have a domestic machine and an industrial machine, and my industrial machine doesn't like certain fabric. My domestic machine doesn't like certain fabric. Okay, so it could be a fabric, it could be a needle, sometimes that's giving you trouble. Okay? Shall I pass my phone, please? Okay, I need to know the time. I don't want to go over.
Miss Excuse?
Yes, dear.
The towels that I did, remember I showed you how the material, the cotton material that I had on the towels, it ended up running short, even though I had my was that the needle was the problem because I had used the 14 needle.
No, it's not the needle is the problem. Okay, here what happens, right? If you notice your towel has a kind of a pull.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I suggested the fusible web to keep it in place.
Right. Okay. Okay, thank you.
You use a surgeon needle. You're welcome. Somebody use a surgeon needle to sew their towel. Okay. A surgeon needle inside, you know.
What is the needle size for towels again? The suggested needle?
16 or 18 because it's bulky. 16 or 18 because it's bulky. Okay? But remember to turn it back to 14 when you're finished. Only because it's bulky. And probably like when you're doing, let's say when we reach the valance, the window treatment, let's say you choose something that's bulky, a bulky material, remember to change your needle to 18 because it will break on you. All right, those fine needles can't handle thick material. Your domestic machine can't handle too much of a thick material also. That's why I suggested in the material list that you buy cotton. Okay, you could try your brocade, but just remember if there's any pleating and stuff, you're gonna need to change your needle. Okay, once it's bulky, you're gonna have to change your needle. Okay, what size for share? What size for share? You could do 9. I think there's 11, 9 or 11. 9, 11, 14 might sew okay, but 9 or 11 for sure. If you have a heavy duty machine like me, you're running over anything. Right? My heavy duty machine runs over anything. But still, sometimes I have to change needles with my heavy duty machine. You're welcome, Stacy Commission. Miss, do you change the tension for different fabric? Yes, you need to. Yes, you do. Yeah. Because again, tension goes with the different types of needle. So you're going to need to change the tension too. That's why I said every time you're going to start your project, get a scrap fabric and try it out. Don't wait until you start to stitch halfway into the curtain or the towel or the whatever, and it bundling up and you're trying to figure out now what to do. Try your best and use a scrap of fabric first and then sew, okay? Okay, so it's almost time to wrap up. Any other final questions? Next class, we're doing kitchen curtains. So let me, Miss, what is the length to set? What is the length to set? What is the length to set? Stitch length, you're referring to, right?
Yes, Miss, my machine.
2.5.
Miss, my machine has an option to set the length and the width, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, length and the width. Length and the width. You sure you have length and width? The width, once you're doing straight stitch, put it on 0. Because anytime you go, you're going to end up zigzagging. Right? So once you're doing straight stitch, I'm going to repeat this again. For those of you whose machine has a stitch width selection and a stitch length selection, always put the stitch width on 0 when you're doing straight stitch. And you can use 2.5 to 3. Anytime you go bigger, your stitch is going to be slack. So 2.5 to 3 if it's for the stitch length, and 0, not even 0.0, 0.1, nothing, 0 once it's straight stitch. If you're going to do zigzag, well then you adjust your stitch width to suit you. Again, use a scrap fabric before going onto your real project. Okay? What else? Somebody's hand? Kellyanne, your hand is up? Kellyanne Walcott, your hand is up?
That was long time.
Oh, okay, sorry then. Anybody else? It's time to wrap up. It is 7 minutes for the panel for homework. Can I do a small piece of fabric? Yes, you can. You can do a small piece of fabric. Actually, here's what I want you to do for homework. Next class, we're doing kitchen curtains. So your panel project will be your bottom pieces of your kitchen curtains. Again, for homework, your panel project will be your bottom pieces for your kitchen curtain. You're anxious for group project? You're anxious for group project? All right. All right. Today we were supposed to go into rooms. On Thursday, please God, you're going to be put into rooms. And Simone, you're not ready for group project? You're going to be put into rooms and you'll be assigned to your final assignment. I'm glad you all are enthusiastic for your final project. Okay? So on Thursday, please God, you're going to be put into your room and you'll be given your assignment. You are not going to be allowed to jump back out. Your court asks me, Miss, can I do so? No, whatever room you end up in, that's the room you're going to do. Okay? To the person who did kids room, I hope you really end up in kids room. We're going to be doing it randomly, you know, but I hope you really end up in a kids room. I did not see the question just now, so if the person would want to ask, we're going to wrap up in a few minutes, or it's 15 minutes to go. Can you please show what? Oh. All right, let me see that question. Can you please show us what you meant for homework on Thursday? Can you please show us what you meant for homework on Thursday? Okay, so I showed you the curtain panels. I told you what the header is. A header is probably about 5 inches. Your hem for the kitchen. I hope you're all writing down this, or you're going to watch your video tomorrow, please God. Your header for the hemming for the kitchen could be about 2 inches. So you're going to, when you finish here, you're going to measure the bottom rod. For those who have bottom rod, for those who don't have a bottom rod, imagine a bottom rod, because you're going to do a top and bottom, okay, a 2-piece. Measure the rod to your desired length. 1, write that down. You're going to add 3 inches to the top and 2 inches to the bottom. So that's 5 inches you're adding to your desired length of your bottom kitchen window panels. It's usually 2 pieces, right? And you're going to hem your sides. I told you the measurement for the sides. It is 1.5 inches, right? At the sides, 2 at the bottom, 3 at top. Let me see how you do. There's a video attached to the end of this module. I want you to look at it. He lined his curtain, but you don't have to. Okay? Let me see what you can do and we'll discuss any issues on Thursday. So that Thursday when we come, we're going to deal with the top part of the kitchen curtain. So today we did curtain panels. I'm saying it over again in different ways. We did curtain panels today. For homework, I would like you to attempt 2 short curtain panels for your kitchen, which is due on Thursday. The header should be 3 inches. The hemming should be 2 inches. The sides seam allowance should be 1.5 inches. All right. You start with your side panels first. The side seam allowance first. Then you do the hem. Then you do your header. Again, when you cut out your piece of fabric, your 2 pieces of fabric, you stitch your side seam allowance first. Then you move on to the hem. Then you move on to your header. For the header, if you're using 3 inches, the middle stitch should be 2 inches and 1 inch. So you're dividing the middle header, well, it wouldn't be 2 and 1. It will be 1 on top for your frill, and whatever else you get, you'll get about 1.5 inches for the bottom section. Again, for the header, you're folding down 3, you press, you turn in 1/2 inch and stitch the bottom. Then when you go up to the middle, which won't be the middle, you're marking off 1 inch and stitch that. Okay, he's going to show you in the video. Okay? Any questions before we close off? We have 11 minutes.
Hi, Miss.
Hi.
Seeing today, Henry here. Seeing today was my class. Henry.
Okay.
Today was my first, sorry, since today was my first class, what where we reach, seeing that we reach on kitchen curtains now. All the rest was covered already before?
Yes, we did. We did bath linens.
Right, I got that one.
Right, and we did curtain panels today.
All right, so the bed linens was not.
No. Where we said no. No, sir.
Because I was watching how it laid out here for the material list. So I thought that was the order that we were going in.
No. No.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. Any other question? 10 minutes to go.
Miss, excuse.
Yeah.
Rachel Andrews here.
Right, Rachel.
I have a question, right? Going over where you said just now, right? We fold under 1/2 inch. You measure 1 inch for your rod pockets, and then the remainder on top will be 1.5 inches. If it's 3
nope, the other way around. The other way around.
So the 1.5 is the rod pockets, and 1 inch to the top.
Yes, that's correct.
Lovely. I just wanted to clarify it because I know initially it said 1 inch on top. Okay. Miss.
Yes, on top.
Thank you.
The frill part on top is 1 inch, and the base, the bottom part where the rod going in, will be 1.5 inches.
Thank you, Miss.
You're welcome. Now,
but
some
for people.
Deidre, hi. I just want to clear something up.
Okay.
It started off saying homework is the bottom panel of the kitchen curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And as though when you repeated, did you include the top?
No, I'm talking about
so
the
it's
top
just
of
the
the
bottom.
curtain.
Right, okay.
I'm talking about
just
the top of the curtain.
Wait, so you're not, when you,
see,
no, when you
Thursday, listen, on Thursday, we're going to do the top of the kitchen curtain. So now I want you to do, the top, not the top, the top section. All right, so you know a kitchen curtain has 2 parts? Top. Oh, so let me come here. So this is a kitchen curtain I did. All right, can you all see it there? Right, so this is the bottom, and this is the top. I want you all to make, let me show you this here, this part. I want you to make this part. All right, this part. Forget this, don't study this. I want you to make this part. So this is what I was saying. 1 inch here. Oh, you almost see it. 1 inch here and an inch and a half.
Right.
Inch and a half to hold the pipe or rod or whatever you're using.
Okay.
And an inch here. Right, you see it?
Yeah.
Inch and a half, 1 inch here, and hem. Forget this hem. Forget my fancy hem. I want you to do a normal hem. Okay? All right, I want you to do, forget this hem that I have.
Thank
here.
you.
I want you to do normal hem. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Practice your panel on the kitchen, the bottom section of your kitchen. So you measure from your rod to where you want it. Add your 5 inches, 3 by 2. You stitch your sides first, then the hem, then the header. Okay? And then on Thursday, we're gonna do the top version, the top part of your kitchen curtain. Okay?
Thank you.
Right. What material is that?
How much material you have to purchase?
Okay, so it depends on that was not the material list. 3 yards, I think. 3 pattern, and I think I can't remember the list. The list isn't in front of me. There's a material list for the kitchen curtain.
Excuse me. Miss, you said 3 yards of cotton or 1.5 by 1.5 pattern or plain or 2 yards of foxes.
Thank you. Right? Somebody asked what material that is. That's the 4 silk there. That shiny kind of material is the 4 silk.
Miss, one more question. This is Rachel Andrews again. My
Right,
kitchen rods are thicker than the average rods. So it's not a
Right.
problem if I tweak the amount for the top to make my header, right?
That's correct. So you could probably add 5 inches to yours.
Yeah, because I have pretty thick rods.
The fat ones, you have the fat wooden rods.
No, they actually metal.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you can use 5.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
with your 5, Rachel, you could use 5. Okay, if you pull down the 1/2 inch, you have 4.5 inches. You could probably use 1.5 inches on top and leave all the rest for the for your rod pocket.
Okay, thank you, miss.
You're welcome. Anybody else has fat rods too? If you have fat rods like Rachel, you could use 5 inches. And instead of the 1 inch on top, you could use 1.5 inches, and you have all the rest to put the rod in.
Miss, are you hearing me?
I'm not hearing you. Yes, go ahead.
Miss, are we doing any balance at all?
This is your first day?
No, I just don't talk much.
Oh, okay. Yes, we're doing balance, but like I said, because of 1, it's online. 2, we're not. You all are far and few between. I cannot give you patterns. I have a world of patterns that I could have given you all, but I came up with 2 called the pattern and the balloon that doesn't require patterns. Okay, that was all I was able to fit in because of the module I was given to follow. There are 2 balance. Okay, just 2.
Hi, miss. Just to clarify, the kitchen curtain material is 3 yards cotton or 1.5 pattern and plain, plus the 2 yards of raw silk, or
no, it's either or. So you either buy all your material, 3 yards in 1 material.
Okay.
Or you can buy a pattern and a plain. So let me go back here. Oh, you see how this kitchen curtain behind me have a pattern and plain?
Yeah.
Right. You could right? I did pattern and plain. You can either buy half pattern, half plain, or all pattern. It's up to you.
All right, but we don't have to buy the 4 silk as well as the cotton, right? Because they didn't say they said like 3 yards of cotton, 1/2 by 1/2, pattern and plain, and then they have 2 yards of 4 silk. So I'm not sure if you have to buy the 4 silk along with it. I don't know if you have to buy the 4 silk with the cotton, or you're buying the cotton or 4 silk.
The 4 silk is for your bottom pieces. I
Oh,
think
okay,
it
okay.
looks much elegant, looks than the cotton.
All right.
You know, it's a little expensive.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I love 4 silk. I find it gives camera. I find it give a nice look.
Right. So 2 yards of the 4 silk, and I still have to get the 3 yards of the cotton.
No, you can do 1.5.
1.5 part, 1.5 part, and then like how you have yours there.
How many windows do you have?
1.
Okay, you can do 1.5.
All right, okay. 1.5 by the 2 yards of the 4 silk.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so it is 2 minutes. So I'll have to close on that note. Okay, I hope that you all understand. You all have my number. Night maker sleeping. You all can message me tomorrow if you like with any other questions. I hope I was able to clarify everything for you all. Okay, so with that said, you all have a good evening and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Please God.
Thank you, Miss.